they really struggled last week. They had a tough game. Everybody knows it. And we challenged them. They worked their tails off all week, and they had almost a perfect game up front. No sacks on Mac, and they rushed for over 300 yards, and they were certainly the most physical unit out there tonight. So my hat's off to them, and I love when guys respond. You're going to get your tail whipped once in a while, and we've had our tails whipped a few times, and just to see the guys bounce back was fun to see.
Talk about the emotion of getting your first win at home this year, Coach.
The Miner fans were awesome. To look out there tonight and see a good crowd, and they were energized and loud. I can't say enough about the Miner fans. And again, having played here and coached here, I know how great the Miner fans are, and I was happy for us to get a win for them.
It's been tough going in the second quarter of games this year, Coach. You guys held them to under 30 yards in the second quarter. Was that kind of a big key in your mind?
Yeah, I thought the defense was outstanding all night, in coverage and stopping the run. And they played with energy, they played with passion, and it was really a great job by them.
After such a thorough victory like tonight, Coach, can you talk a little bit about areas of improvement that you still see going into next week against Tulane that you would like?
Well, I was disappointed that we missed the two field goals. Both were very makeable. We got to get better in that area because we got to get to a point where we get to certain areas on the field and we expect to make field goals. Grinding out the clock at the end of the game, we really should have ended with the ball in our hands. All that we needed was a first down. They only had one timeout, so we got to do a better job in that area. So, but we're pleased with the win. We're going to celebrate this one tonight, and then we'll get right back to work tomorrow.
Tonight, Blair Sullivan, 8 carries, 109 rushing yards. That kind of had to come as a surprise, did it?
Not to me, because he's an excellent athlete. Blair's too good of an athlete not to have on the football field. He had his struggles at quarterback, but he's a guy that we really need on our football team. He's a guy that was he could play a lot of positions for us, and he went out there tonight. And I got a lot of respect for Blair just because of the fact that, he was benched, and the guy, a lot of guys would just sulk and whine. This guy worked his tail off and came out and competed, and he rushed for over 100 yards tonight. He was a big factor in our win.
How does it feel to see Nathan, have a pretty good game in that 54-yard position?
So happy for Nathan just because he's really been stoved up all year. He's had one thing after another with his foot, his ankle, his groin, and I really haven't had a chance to see him healthy really up until this week. And he looked great in practice all week. He was healthy, and with Aaron Jones being out, we knew that he was going to get the bulk of the carries, and he cashed in, and he ran physical like he did on the goal line play right at the end of the half, and he broke a long run. So he was consistent all night, and I was just happy for him.
Coach, as a first-year head coach, is it tough to kind of connect with the senior class and just maybe like how you gel with them and what it means to you to go out of victory on senior night?
Well, I really appreciate those guys. They've worked hard all year, and I really did want to see them go out as winners in the Sun Bowl. It meant a lot for me to have those guys walk up the turf as winners. I've told them, even though it's been a struggle this year, they can be a part of something. They can be a part of building something. And they took the challenge, and I thought the seniors played great tonight.
What was the key for the defense?
They gang tackled. I didn't see many missed tackles out there, and I thought the coverage was outstanding. I mean, there was several contested throws, batted passes, and even on their long balls, our guys were stride for stride, and they had some very good athletes on their offense. So hats off to the defense. I thought that was a great effort.
Coach, is this the most complete game you've seen your team play this year?
Yeah, I think it was from both standpoints, offense, defense, and special teams, and I love the energy that the team played with. They played with passion, and that's not easy to do when you're 1-8, and I really, as a coaching staff, we challenged those guys all week that the team that went out there and played with the most energy, the most passion, was going to win that game, and I really felt that we did that.
2 games left in the season. What does a win like this do for you?
Any win is confidence, and we're hoping that builds into the next week. And we're playing 2 excellent teams with Tulane and Middle Tennessee. They're both bowl eligible, and we're looking to go out and compete our best in both those games. We're good.
Thank you, Coach.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll do it.
How fun was it, though, that long touchdown pass?
Oh, it was great. Jordan did a good job. It was just man-to-man coverage, and he beat him off the line. Just threw it up and gave him a chance, and he made a good play.
How did it feel to get your first collegiate win as a starter?
Pretty awesome. Last week wasn't too fun. This week is 10 times better, or 100 times better.
Blair, did you ever wish you could just throw it?
I mean, I don't know. I've got something inside me that loves to run and try and run people over. So whatever I can do to help the team win, I'm fine doing it. We had a couple design pass plays that didn't work out, so I just ended up running the ball again.
Has it been a tough couple weeks for you?
I guess the start it was. I mean, kind of getting pulled off from the starting quarterback job. But I mean, I got great teammates and everything, and they understand that I can maybe help the team out in different ways, and this is one of the ways I can do it. So I'm happy to do that.
I guess, Mac, was it nice knowing the defense had, you guys didn't have to score every time, knowing your defense could?
Oh yeah, definitely. That's a big help. Whenever you know the defense is going to bail you out, and they did a great job. A couple times late in the game we kind of stalled out. Didn't get a first down when we needed one, and they did a great job of holding them to a field goal on one, and then getting turnovers and just making stops.
Can you talk about how the victory gives you confidence for the final two games of the season?
It will definitely give us a lot of momentum. We went out there and kind of won how the program win, kind of run the ball, play good defense, and that's kind of what we want to do. And so that will give us a lot of momentum going into the last two games.
You ever been part of one quite like that? 6 passes, I think.
Yeah, we had a few games in high school where we were running the ball pretty good. I played on a mostly running team my junior year, so there were a few games when I didn't throw the ball very much.
Talk about being a leader being a leader as a freshman, sending the seniors out with a win. Talk about how you feel about that.
It means a lot to the whole team sending those guys out with a win. There are a lot of great guys in the senior class. We wanted to make sure that they left the Sun Bowl winners.
Blair, how's it feel to win?
Awesome. I feel like it's been forever. I mean, with last season, how that kind of turned out, and then the Mexico State win felt like it was forever ago. So, I mean, it's awesome, and we're ready to get 2 more.
Despite losing the starting spot, to still contribute at such a high level like you did today, how does that feel that your team still needs you?
It's awesome. I mean, all the guys on the team support me no matter what. So if I'm in there running the ball, if I'm in there throwing the ball, doing whatever, the whole team's going to support me, and if I can do anything to help them, I'm going to do it.